Hey guys, Chris Board here with a Black Ops 3 beta review. When I asked you guys what you wanted me to upload from the beta, I got a lot of requests to do a review for it. So during the beta, I tried to get as many gameplays with as many guns as I could for you guys. So first off, we have the AR-K7. It is a fully automatic AR with fast fire rate and moderate recoil. In my opinion, this is my favorite AR in any Call of Duty game that I have played with, mainly because of its hipfire accuracy and the fact that it feels sort of like the Peacekeeper to me, in a sense that it feels like an AR, but it can also feel like a sub in a way. And when I say this, I mean because of how easy it is to handle, and as well as the range. Next here we have the Man of War. It is the second assault rifle in the lineup. It is fully automatic with a slow fire rate but high damage. A lot of people have said that it is quite OP and it is one of the best ARs in the game so far. Next here we see the specialist called the Tempest. Basically what it does is fire an arc of energy at your opponent. Personally, if anything, I think they should nerf the range a bit because it is quite overpowered. Next here we see the HVK-30. It is the third assault rifle and has the fastest fire rate in its class. All in all, I enjoyed this weapon and it sort of reminded me of the M27 from Black Ops 2 except with more damage. This ability here is called Combat Focused. Once activated, all score earned towards score streaks will have a bonus multiplier. This weapon we see here is called the Shiva. It is a semi-automatic assault rifle whose rounds deliver high damage that can take out enemies in 2 shots. Personally, not a big fan of this AR because of the slow fire rate. Here we have the weighted 4 M8A7. It is a 4th assault rifle and a 4-round burst. It has minimal recoil and a high fire rate. During this gameplay, we can also see the ability called Reject. Reject, in my opinion, needs to be taken out of the game because with Reject, you basically revive yourself mid-game. When you kill someone with Reject, it does not count as a kill or show on the kill feed. Now for the submachine guns. Here we see the first sub called the Kuda. It has balanced recoil and with a steady fire rate. This was my most used weapon during the beta. I thoroughly enjoyed using it and maxed it out, even though I heard many remarks that it was bad. During this gameplay, you can see the specialist weapon called Gravity Spikes. Once they are slammed into the ground, the spikes create an explosive shockwave. Here we have the Weevil. It is the second SMG and has a large magazine and modest damage. I really enjoyed this weapon and wish I could have used it more during the beta. The only real problem I see is with the reload time. Considering I had fast hands during the time of the gameplay, I believe they should buff the reload. During this gameplay, you can also see the specialist weapon called Hive. I wasn't very good with it, but it is a launcher that shoots nano drone grenades that stick to any surface. Once an enemy gets near it, the grenade releases a swarm of nano drones that instantly eliminate the target. This is the third submachine gun called the Razorback. It is an ideal mid-range SMG since it has the best accuracy in its class. It seemed to be the favorite machine gun during the beta, although I wasn't personally a big fan of the handling or iron sights. During this gameplay, you can see the ability called Vision Pulse. It is a sonic ping that reveals nearby enemies as red targets. Basically, it allows you to see enemies through walls. Here we see the Vesper, which is the 4th SMG and has the highest fire rate in its class. Wasn't the biggest fan of this weapon due to the fire rate, and I think they should either nerf the fire rate a little or buff the ammo so that there's more bullets in a clip. In this gameplay, you can see the specialist ability called Glitch. What it does is it hacks the battlefield stimulation grid and teleports you back a few seconds. And silly me tried doing it after dying to see if it would bring me back to where I was, but yeah, it doesn't. Now on to shotguns. Here we have the KRM-262. It is a pulp action shotgun with high damage that delivers one-shot kills in close quarters. Personally, not a big fan of this weapon and believe they should buff the distance a little bit, but then again it might help to unlock long barrel or something equivalent. The specialist ability in this gameplay is Kinetic Armor. What it does is it deflects enemy bullets away from your body while active, but headshots and explosives do damage regardless. The only problem I saw with this is that the time where it was active was very short. Next shotgun is the Haymaker 12. It is a fully automatic shotgun with medium damage and fast fire rate. Not a big fan of this shotgun either, and I believe they should look into buffing the damage. Now for a light machine gun. Here we have the first LMG called the BRM. It causes high damage and has moderate recoil. The only problem I see is with the reload time because I did have fast hands during the gameplay and it was still a process. The specialist weapon during this gameplay is called the War Machine. It is a grenade launcher that shoots bouncing grenades with a short timer. The grenade detonates shots instantly when they come in contact with an enemy. Here we have the first pistol to unlock, called the MR6. It is a semi-automatic and has the highest damage in its class. The specialist weapon during this gameplay is called the Annihilator. It is a high-caliber revolver that fires powerful rounds capable of taking out enemies in one hit. I saw no problem with either of these weapons. Now for the first sniper, called the Locust. It is a bolt-action rifle and are one-hit kills from the waist up. And for your information, I am in fact an MLG Pro Hardscoper. Unlike other CODs, there was a minimal aim assist on the sniper, which made it difficult to snipe. This specialist weapon is called the Sparrow. It is a bow that fires explosive bolts. Each bolt does more damage the longer the bow is drawn. I also wanted an excuse to use my quad. This here is the combat knife. Knifing in this game is honestly really fun, and I spent more than half the beta running around like a ninja. All in all, I really enjoyed the Black Ops 3 beta, and I cannot wait for the release date on November 6th.